Open your legs.
Do, 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 do,
Do do.
do, 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 do.
Tequila.
Welcome to Doug,
And Ryan.
and we are here talking about our E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof 2025, batch 14.
And I do have to add, this is the 127.4, not the 127.1, today on Rick House Reviews. So a little bit about this bottle before we get into it is there are apparently two different barrel proof EH Taylors this year. There's a 127.1 and a 127.4. We were lucky enough to get on our hands on the 127.4, which is the one we're reviewing today. This is obviously the small batch and single barrel are some of the bottle and bond products that come out of the Buffalo Trace Distillery. But before we get into our review, if you guys really want to help us out, you can hit down below, ring that notification bell, and subscribe to get notified whenever we release a new video. And also like and comment to engage the algorithm. And then, of course, share this with all of your bourbon-loving guys, gals, and non-binary pals. But this is the barrel proof release. This was the premium E.H. Taylor release until this year when they did both the Distillers Council $1,400 bottle and added the E.H. Taylor to the BTAC lineup, which is currently going for over $3,000 on the secondary market. So the chances of us getting our hands on one is about this big. We still might try though, but not a whole. It's a thing. Anyway,
We're working.
we're working on it. There are plans on plans on plans, and no, it does not involve kidnapping. What?
Nothing.
I have to say that the
Okay.
FBI's watch. Anyway,
True.
everything on the internet gets watched by everybody.
Oh, dang.
You know what I mean?
True. True.
I'm excited to get into this.
But before we do, we have the algorithm that's just right for me and you. It, of course, begins at the top with the aroma, ends at the bottom with buy again, recommend, has a nice little finish and flavor in the middle to give us a nice rounded out algorithm that we start with aroma at 25 points, flavor at 30 points, finish at 25 points, buy and recommend at 10 piece, and we'll look forward to having some caveats with that as we get to it.
So a couple cool things before we get into this, because we did go to Buffalo Trace this summer and we did learn a lot about him. E.H. Taylor was Zachary Taylor's nephew, who was a president of the United States. And also, they select these bottles, E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof, and I imagine the BTACs, only from the E.H. Taylor mash bill from warehouses that were constructed when Taylor owned the distillery. There's a little bit of history playing into this as well. As we get into this, are you ready, sir?
We are ready. Cheers.
Lunch. Oh my gosh. Like a light cream caramel with like a brown sugar sauce over top, like a flan almost. It smells so good, but you definitely smell the proof on it.
Oh, yes.
That's a problem.
It's a little pungent.
It's like, oh, I'm
Right
so
there.
warm and inviting, and then your nostril, your nose hairs just start burning, and you're like, oh, okay, it is 127.
I remember you.
Yeah.
You're 127.4. Welcome back, baby.
We did get the one last year's release, batch 13, but we never reviewed it because we got it so late.
Right.
But it is up there. If I can get my hands on a sample of the 127.1, we should blind all three of them. I don't know when I want to. I don't know when I want to get that aroma.
I mean, it's a glorious aroma.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
This is gonna be weird. Did you taste the grape soda?
Slightly.
Yeah.
I
It's
get the flan with a little bit
right
of
before and right before the finish, it goes into this weird grape soda. It's not
Mhm.
weird, but good grape soda note. Yeah. I thought doing the videos in this order would proof us ready for the 127. It did not.
No.
It didn't.
Not at all in a good
I
bad
love
way.
high proof bourbon, but oh my god, sometimes it's like.
Yeehaw!
Mhm.
Welcome to the Bourbon Show, sponsored by Bourbon. Where bourbon hits you, it keeps you. Bourbon.
You have your numbers?
I'm supposed to write numbers. Yes, yes. All right. Well, that guy goes there. That guy goes there. I think that guy's actually going to be right there. And that there. This time I think it's going to be actually that and that. I have my final numbers.
That was fast.
Mm-hmm. Oh, geez.
That was fast. But let us start at the start, as we usually do, with the aroma of the bourbon.
I really enjoyed it. I think it was one of the better ones for this year.
Yep.
That flan element, caramelized,
Mhm.
toasted awesomeness.
Without too much of the barrel proof.
Correct.
It just let you know it was there.
23 out of 25.
I think this is easily in the top 5 things I have smelled this year in terms of bourbon.
Yep.
3 of which were in Kentucky and were things I wish we could get our hands on to review this year. And so for that, I gave it a 24 out of 25.
Okay.
I loved everything that was going on. I just didn't think it was perfect.
Understandable. It's close though.
It is close,
Very, very
hence
close.
24 out of 25.
Yep.
Flavor.
Flavor out of 30. I did 24 out of 30. I believe that flavor is delightful, divine, delicious.
Yep.
Delectable.
I totally agree with you. I gave it a 24 out of 30 as well. I liked everything that was going on.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the grape soda note as it transitioned into the finish was a nice little pop and change. Like it like on a dime kind of shifted into that.
Yep.
And that was cool. But up front, it has a lot of like the traditional bourbon notes you expect and you want.
Right.
And so for that, I really enjoyed the flavor. Probably again in the top like 6 or 7 things I bourbons we've ranked this year.
Right.
More specifically referring just to stuff on the channel.
True. True.
Finish, not a huge particular fan of. I still thought it was good.
Right.
I thought all of the proof kind of hit on the finish,
Okay.
but it still had that sugary note,
Mm-hmm.
that caramelized, almost borderline on burnt sugar note that I really like on the finish. So I gave it a 21 out of 25.
Okay. 22 out of 25.
We're very close on these. I think we have similar flavor profiles.
A little bit better as the year has gone along.
But there are notes you like that I hate and notes I love that you don't like. And so like there's still those points. But for something like this, I think we're relatively similar in what we want and expect.
Yep.
I think the thing we might differ on is this. Buy Again, I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Okay. I ended up giving it a 6 out of 10. I felt like the price point is actually not that bad.
Even on secondary, I don't think it's
secondary,
bad.
no. Again, under 500.
Yeah.
In my mind, this guy is 13 years, 14 years?
No, I think these are like 9 or 10 years old.
So
because I know that
going on that algorithm,
the BTAC is 15 years old.
Okay.
Or 14
so
years
that would
old.
Be ideally 180, 190.
Yeah.
And that one goes for 300, right?
No, 150. It's the same as all the other BTAC bottles.
Okay. But still, secondary at just under 300. Not bad.
Yeah, no, I think in terms of yearly releases on the secondary market from Buffalo Trace, this and Stag Junior have become the reasonable ones.
Right.
Versus like Blanton Straight from the Barrel or Weller Full Proof, or CYPB in single barrels that are still going for $500 for some reason.
Right.
And like other things like the Penelope secondary on the 13-year, which the review just came up for, is the same as this, but I think this is markedly an improvement.
Of
So I
course.
gave it an 8 out of 10. I'm probably going to buy a backup bottle and store it and keep it away. And
Understandable.
10 years from now, pull it out and compare it to other tailors.
Exactly.
Um,
Now then, the recommend.
I gave it a 4 out of 10.
Okay.
What did you give it?
I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Why'd you give it a 7 out of 10?
I feel like this is one of those ones that I would highly recommend to most bourbon enthusiasts and adventurous and avant-garde individuals that would like to have something of E.H. Taylor quality
Yeah.
on their
But
shelf.
like on the highly allocated shelf they had.
Mhm.
Okay, so you and I have the same reasoning, but have two totally different scores.
Yep.
Because I could only recommend it to those people because of the secondary pricing and the difficulty in finding it and the fact it flies off the shelf when it drops in Virginia.
Yep.
I gave it the 4 out of 10 because I can only really recommend it to people who
availability.
can go and find it and buy it at secondary or low secondary.
Yep.
To really be like, hey, you should go. You really need to get this bottle this year.
Right. Yep. Otherwise, again, I thought this guy was a glorious bourbon. Again, there's, as you said, history behind it due to where it comes out of. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And we'll see this guy at the end of the year.
More than likely. Because he hit the points.
He did
As
hit
you
the
see,
points.
It's right here.
He did. So we'll see this guy a little bit later, and I'm excited about that.
I'm happy too.
I think he's going to do good. I think I know what's going to win, but I think he's going to do good. But anyway, I think that's it from my side of things on this one.
Excellent. As always, reminder to like, subscribe, ring that bell. That way you can be notified when new content drops. Feel free to put some comments down below. If you've had this guy and you want to give us your rating, feel free. If you haven't, but you've had something similar, let us know. Maybe if we haven't already reviewed it, we'll get around to it. Because
True.
we got time at
We
the
have a
new year.
whole other year of content to schedule.
We're working on already. Again, we're looking forward to our cocktail review for the Christmas holiday. And there should be maybe 2 other fun holiday videos.
I still
also
need to get
dropping.
the August Kentucky trip video out.
Yes, well,
It will be out before this video comes out, I'm sure of it. But
it was supposed to drop last Friday, but we won't.
it was supposed to drop 2 Fridays ago, but I got pneumonia. I got pneumonia. I know people call these tater tubes, but I love them so much.
I mean, yeah, hold on to most of them, I feel like.
I have like 4 empty ones up there. Are you kidding me? But anyway, that's it for me.
As far as Rick House Reviews, I'm Doug.
I'm Ryan.
We'll look forward to seeing you all next time.
Peace
Thanks
out,
again.
guys.